Go.
Hi, this is April with Olympian Exotics, and one of the most common questions that I get asked about house snakes is how big they get. Well, the answer's not that simple. There is 78 species of lamprophets, of which 25 or 26 are commonly known as house snakes, and there's a good amount of diversity across those animals for how big they get. And also there's a lot of sexual dimorphism. So we got some of the more common ones here, and we're just going to pull them out so you can get an idea for how big they get. So the first one here is big. This is a cape. She is T-positive albino. She is about, I think she was 378 grams last I weighed her. She has got to 400 before. So that's a big old girl. For contrast, I have a Caucasian red male, also a cape, that is slightly smaller. This is a proven breeder male right here. He's decided to hook into the latch there. But as you can see, he is a lot smaller than she is. They are a lot smaller as boys. Like, no, this is not my tip. Okay, so those are straight cape. All right. Then we have the black house snakes. Oh, actually, this one is not a black. Let's go with the blacks first. So this, she's actually in shed right now, is a 230 gram black house snake. She's pretty good size for a black. I didn't pull these in any specific order by morph or anything, just what's the biggest I have. So she's pretty big, but not terribly uncommon. And then this is a male. He's actually an olive, which is just kind of a locality, if you will. So again, you know, a lot of dimorphism in the species. That's going to be the same size for your Zambian green too. That's about the same size. Another one that I get a lot, question that I get a lot is, why is my Togo not breeding? And the reason for that is your Togo is most likely not actually an adult. A lot of adult Togos, people get sold Togos as adults at shows. This is an actual adult Togo striped female. She is 240 grams. Most of the time when you see them at shows being sold as adults, they're only about 115. For a female, that's only about 18 months old. She's just not ready. But if it's not about this big, as you can see, it's a lot bigger than, you know, this guy here is about 100, so if they're not that big, that's why. They don't breed when they're super tiny. I mean, you can, but it's really bad for them, and a lot of times you can actually hurt them that way. Okay, so that's some of the more common stuff. What happens if you cross, like a cape, with one of the smaller ones, like the Zambian greens or the, you know, Foleys? Well, this is a Alumo, which is a green crossed with albino. That's how you make a butter, actually. And she's about 300 grams, a full size. So basically they take on the cape parent's size, however big that was. So it's a little bit smaller than a full size, you know, big cape, but it's not quite, it's a lot bigger than its smaller parent. So then we have like what I call the dwarves. This one here is a Mentalis, which is a Namibian bug-eye. So she's about 150, I think, last I weighed her. And these guys you breed at about 135. They never get to 200, so that's not when you would breed them, obviously. This counts for pretty much anything I would refer to as a dwarf. That's not the common term for them, but that's just what I call them. Like Lineatus are about this big too, so that's another one. And then there's the trick question. The last one. So this one is a bit weird. this is a 3-year-old girl. It's definitely female, sexed it bajillion times. And it is about 120 grams. And this is what I believe Thomas Klein refers to as the Oedom Maculatus. It's a dwarf. It looks just like a cape. It's got a little bit different of a head pattern. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little kind of a zigzag in front of the eye there. So if you have a girl and she's 3 years old and you're absolutely certain she's a girl and she's just not getting any bigger, you might just end up with one of these kind of smaller localities. And that is about it. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you have any questions, be sure to get a hold of us on Facebook or Instagram. Our accounts are Olympian Exotics and How Snake Morphs. Thanks for watching.